Godfather Death. Once upon a time, there was a poor man with 12 children who he could barely afford to feed. When his 13th was born, he walked out onto the highway, intending to ask the first person he saw to be the child's godfather. The first person he met was God, but the man said he did not want God as the child's godfather, for God giveth to the rich and let the poor starve. The second person the man met was the devil, who promised to give the child wealth and joy. The man balked, saying he did not want the devil as the child's godfather, for the devil deceiveth mankind and lead them astray. The third person he met was Death. The man thought and decided that Death was the proper godfather, since Death treated all the same, without distinction, and would not lead his child astray. Death promised, "I will make your child rich, for he who has me as a friend cannot fail." They agreed, and Death was named the godfather. When the child was a young man, his godfather, Death, came with a special herb and told the boy, "Now I will make you into a famous doctor." Death told the now young man that he would accompany him on his doctor calls. "When I stand at a sick person's head," Death said, "this special herb I have given you will make him well again. But if I stand at the person's feet, it is hopeless, and that person belongs to me. You can use this herb as my gift to you, but do not use it for personal gain, or bad luck will befall you." As promised, the young man quickly became a famous doctor. Amazed by his powers, he was paid great sums to foretell the outcome of sickness and prescribe his magical herb. One day the king became ill, and the doctor saw Death at the man's feet, foretelling the king's death. Not happy with Death claiming the king, the doctor thought he could deceive Death, thinking that because Death was his godfather, he would turn a blind eye to the deception. The doctor then took the sick man and lay him backwards, so that Death was now at the man's head. The doctor then gave the king the herb, and the king recovered. Death was furious at the doctor, and came to him, saying, "I know you have tricked me, and I will let it slide this once, but fool me again, and it is you I will take with me to the other side." It was not long before the king's daughter became ill. The king promised that whoever saved her from illness would become king. Infatuated and hungry for power and wealth, when the doctor saw Death at the young woman's feet, he spun her around too, as he did with her father, so that he could save her with his special herb. Death was enraged, since he had been cheated twice, even after warning his godson. So he placed a cold hand on the doctor's shoulder and led him into an underground cavern. "You are mine now," Death told the doctor. They walked past rows of candles flickering on and off, which Death told the doctor were the souls of mankind. "Show me my light," the doctor said, thinking his must be magnificent. But he saw that it was just as feeble as the others, and about to go out. The doctor was terrified. "You are my godfather. Please allow me to go back to my life." Death smiled, grabbing the doctor's candle, as if he was going to allow the light to continue. The doctor sighed in relief, but Death, seeking justice for the doctor's dishonesty, dropped the candle, and the flame burned out completely, and the young man fell down dead. The young man was now the property of his godfather, Death.